Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Hennessy Performance Racing League. I'm Kluka. I'm here with Brody and Speed Racer. We are here live for Race 5 of Season 5 in the Xfinity Series at Road America. So we're going to start off today with our race predictions. We're going to go to Brody to start off.
This is sort of a toss-up. I think that I am going to go with the Xfinity regular, and I'm going to go Heredia as my pick for the win.
Good pick. Alright, we're going to swing it down to Speed here.
Tiger won the Truck Series race here. I believe he's won an Xfinity race here before, so there is no doubt in my mind that Tiger NASCAR will win the race.
Yes, and I will be going with Killer. So I have a feeling that Killer's going to be really fast today. He's had a couple of good finishes in a row. He's been quick, yeah. Alright.
You know who we left on the board, though?
Who?
Oh, another hot seat driver of Sharp, I believe, is racing tonight.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Sharp is bad fast here, and I think in the chat I saw, at least in Cup Cars, he ran a 2-minute flat, which is insanely fast for this race. So, yeah, definitely watch out for Sharp.
For sure. Alright, so we're going to be heading through our featured race matchups of the week. So, matchup 1 is Sharp versus Tiger NASCAR. The majority of the people pick Tiger NASCAR. They are at evens. Matchup 2 is Sir Sadsack and Drunkfest. They are at evens as well. Drunkfest is leading that poll by 9. The third one is Killer XL versus Blakey T. They are at evens. Killer is barely above Blakey. And the matchup 4 is Movement versus Greg Tyrus at evens. Movement is leading Greg by 30 in that poll. Our featured position is will Heredia win both stages? And No is leading that poll as well. Alright, so any comments before qualifying starts, guys? No? Okay.
I'm here. What was the question?
I was saying, is there any comments before qualifying starts here?
Well, I do want to go back to that kind of matchup. I really disagree with how the league has voted between Sadsack and Drunkfest. Drunkfest is a great buddy of mine, but he is not known for his red course talent. On the other hand, Sadsack is definitely known for kind of being a little bit of a road course ringer. He steals them top fives away on the road courses. No one seems to really notice or appreciate his talent on the road courses. So definitely watch for Sadsack tonight.
Yeah, for
I mean,
sure.
yeah, Sadsack is fast. One thing I do want to note is, like before mentioned, Sharp's in 39. He was running 202s, 203s in Xfinity car earlier, which is 2 seconds faster than what it would have taken to win last season. So we'll have to see if that works out for him this season.
Oh, yeah. So, we're going to head to the Xfinity point standings. JoJo's holding a pretty strong lead, but a big battle behind him. You got 3 drivers all within 4 points of each other with Jackson Altman, the Heredia God, and Killer XL. All of them have been really quick. Kind of a sleeper right behind them, too, is Person. Person's been really fast, too. He has 3 top 5s throughout the season, most in the Xfinity Series, tying with JoJo. So, yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, he has shown a great amount of speed. If it wasn't for his penalty following last week's race, he could very well be in that 1 position, 2 position in the standing.
Oh, yeah.
For sure, and I don't think a 2-time Cup Series champion and winner this season himself, the Heredia God, I don't think he's going to be in 3rd place behind JoJo and Jackson for very long himself.
I totally agree with that. It's just a matter of time before Heredia takes over the season. I mean, all of us are expecting it. I mean, Heredia is a great driver. I don't see anyone else having any say in the championship like this year.
Honestly, I expected it to already happen. I thought at this point in the season, Heredia would have won at least 2 or 3 races, maybe even 4, but he's only got one. So,
That's okay because we're about to see his second win of the year.
not so fast.
Alright, so we will be heading with a radio style format like all road courses. Taking Sector 1 will be me, taking Sector 2 will be Brody, and taking Sector 3 will be Speed Racer. We still have a little bit of time. I believe qualifying has started. I have no word yet, though.
Yeah, it's 7:23, so qualifying will have started. Qualifying will be done probably in about 2 more minutes, and then they'll go green about 5 minutes later at 7:30. It's usually how it goes. Last week's
Voodoo.
race,
Oops, sorry.
because we haven't touched on it yet, was a little hectic. It's Auto Club. It's been known to be the crazy race in Hennessy. We all know about the famous flips and crashes, and I call it gymnastics with your race car. Uh, Riley, former Xfinity champion, ended up getting it done in the 7 car. I think he's going to be looking to carry this momentum into this race. He's not so bad at road courses himself. Definitely not a Tiger or a Heredia or perhaps an Always Joker from Cup or anything, but he can definitely hold his ground anywhere he goes. Brody, you know what it's like to win races. Take us through what you think Riley will be looking to do here tonight.
You know, anytime we come to a road course, I really preach the fact that you just gotta keep it on track. That is the biggest thing that I can say about any road course. And with Road America, it's that and a little more. It's a little of execution, like running off pit road, because there is green flag stops in the final stage, and you just got to be on top of your strategy and maintaining ground, because it is really hard to fight and hold someone off that is running you down every single lap.
Oh yeah, but we're gonna see the complete polar opposite today of battling. I got a feeling it's going to be a tire-saving strategy here at Road America. The people on wheels will definitely have an advantage here, as it is the largest track, I believe, on the schedule. It takes around 2 minutes and 3 seconds, I think, to get around here in an Xfinity car.
So, I believe it takes the longest to get around the track of any of the tracks, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah.
However, Talladega is still the largest at almost 2 3/4 miles. The reason why we go, it takes almost a whole minute to go around there, and we're going 200 miles the whole way around. So, if we slow down to 20 miles an hour at Dega at some points, I bet it would take 2.5 minutes to get around there too. But I'm not going to make that argument. We're at Road America. Talladaga's for another time.
And a lot less caution. I might as well bring up, I believe there is only manual caution.
Yep,
As
emergency
with
manuals.
Yep. And that would only be classified as probably 3 or 4 cars,
Cars.
or more. Yeah, something like that. To bring out an emergency caution. So, if you go off track and crash by yourself, I mean, that kind of throwing away your race. So, like, it goes back to just keeping it on track.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Last season at this race, I myself costed a chance at what would have been the hardest, most flat victory of my whole racing career, just by getting loose a little bit off of, I believe that is turn 5. I think the winner of that race ended up being Ghost, who's going to possibly race later tonight in Sonoma. That race is following this one. And tomorrow we go Formula One racing. I don't know where that quite is because I don't have my phone on me. Somebody could double check that.
I will go check for you.
That would be great.
Tomorrow
Jake
we are
back in the booth.
heading to Jeddah.
Jeddah. I believe that is a very interesting racetrack. Look
There,
forward to.
yeah, for sure. Quickest track on the schedule. Stay tuned for that. Xfinity will be not Xfinity. F2 will be at 8:30 or Division 2, and then Division 1 will be at 10 p.m. Eastern. So stay tuned here for that. And then right after this, we'll be going live for the Cup Series race around Sonoma. That will be racing at 8:45.
You know, I'm looking at the fastest laps on the leaderboard, and I'm on Xfinity Weekly at Road America, and Tiger NASCAR has the top spot right now, with Heredia
So
sitting in fourth.
yeah, this is the qualifying results. I think these are our top runners. Let me go check. I'm
I
sorry, I'm
mean,
hopping off this, but this is gonna give us an inside detail. Yeah, our qualifying results I think probably were Tiger, Heredia, Jackson, Sharp, Riley, Killer, Drunk, Electric. Yeah, there is a lot of talk in the chat. There was only one qualifying lap, so you had to be absolutely perfect
Mm.
around there.
yeah, Tiger NASCAR coming off two straight back-to-back wins, including one last night at Truck Series race at Darlington. Former Xfinity Series champion, I believe. Former Xfinity Series Road America winner.
Hmm.
My pick to win the race. No doubt he'll be fast. Tiger NASCAR is really good at hitting his marks and avoiding going off track, as Brody's hit on. I also believe he's going to get his truck season back on track as he looks for some consistency, which is also very key at road courses. Because if you can run a 202, doesn't really matter if your next lap is a 215, as I've heard Hill State has run this week.
Yes, Moose, this is Speed Racer in the party with us. In the party, we have me with the lead, and then Brody and Speed Racer joining me up here in the booth. So we should be going green in a couple moments. Just getting everything situated right here.
I would like to say I'm a little surprised with Jackson qualifying third. I mean, that's a great run for him. He's not that known for great road course racing, at least on NASCAR Heat 5. Uh, he's really good on the F1 side of things, but never really been known for that speed in this game. So I don't know if he's improved or anything in the last however long. But it'll be exciting tonight to see how he defends against the likes of Heredia, Tiger, Sharp, whoever else.
Yeah, Jackson, he's okay usually. Jackson's, I think, most notably known for, as a few people in this league, for just being quite the character he is. But he has his tracks, and he has definitely surprised me this season because I believe he's right behind JoJo. He's second in points, actually above Heredia. So maybe he has improved. Maybe this is just his season. You know, everybody has their season. I had mine last season. Um, Brody, you've had some amazing runs in Cup yourself. Everybody has their season, right, where they just have their run. Maybe this season's Xfinity season is Jackson's. You never know.
Absolutely, great point. Do we have a copy on Kluka?
Yeah, even if we don't, I think me and you are quite the talkers ourselves.
Yeah,
Um,
while he's figuring out some internet stuff.
People tell me all the time to just stop talking. And this is a very good format and output that actually promotes talking. So
Yeah,
here I am.
uh,
uh,
really good community service.
yeah. And I just want to shout out a few people while we're here. Joker, thank you for helping me for Sonoma, even though you're on vacation.
You
Electric.
not making it?
No, no, no. He's coming back tonight. Believe me. We
Oh.
all know always Joker. It doesn't matter where he's on vacation. He's getting the first flight back for Hennessy Performance League Racing. But
I really thought that it was just gonna be me and Fist, or just Fist, because
no.
it's not gonna be me tonight.
Also want to shout out Jackson for helping me out last night's stream. You can watch that now on our YouTube channel. There's some technical difficulties earlier, but Darlington was an interesting race. I'm not going to spoil it for you if you haven't already seen it. Um, yeah.
Well, Darlington's always a fun track to go to. I mean,
Oh, I love Darlington.
yeah. Once I saw the truck schedule, I immediately wished it was the Cup schedule. It
The
has such good tracks, and I really wish we would have went to Darlington the last time we were out, or this week.
Darlington, such a track where like skill, mental toughness, saving your car, saving your tires, sometimes saving your fuel, strategies play out. Such an old school track. Throwback paint schemes. It's such a fun track. No stages for that track. I think that was a perfect selection as well. Um,
Absolutely.
it's just again kind of added to that old school feel that Darlington always provides.
That track should never get a repave. I will not accept it.
um, but yeah, Brody, anything you want to comment on before we get told to join here?
Okay, well, I just went to check and see if the stream was still up. Although we can't hear Kluka, which is very odd.
Yeah, I know.
So,
My mic's just messing up. I don't know
oh,
why.
okay.
Oh,
Okay. Well, uh, well, the stream is still on, so that's good. But any final thoughts before we
we still have like 6 minutes left. They aren't gonna
Oh,
go
okay.
green till 7:40, so
are we waiting on someone?
I have no clue.
But yeah, tonight I'm pretty sure we've touched on pretty much everything there is to touch on, and I believe tonight that the favorites are heavily Sharp, Tiger, and Heredia. I hope we see someone else get into that mix. I
Oh,
mean,
so
last
we're waiting
year,
on ball stick, by the way.
oh, okay. But I do want to mention last week or last season's Road America race, and Speed kind of touched on it a little bit, but that was a great finish. I mean, we had all three JRM cars battling it out with Ghost, and eventually coming down to the last corner, Ghost bumps T-Bird out of the way for the win, which was, I mean, that was top 5 greatest finishes ever in this series. Greatest last lap ever.
Yeah, to add on to that, I was the leader with about 5 to go, so it was already shaping up to be a good finish because I, for some reason, am someone who just loves to choke races away. And then my teammate, somebody I really respect so much, T-Bird buddy, glad you're my teammate. You're really helpful with some of the information you present us. But anyways, so T-Bird catches up to me and passes me, and then lo and behold, I look up my mirror. Here comes the boss man himself, Riley, followed by our hot seat driver, Ghost. So it was actually like a 4-car battle for the win.
Yeah.
And then when T-Bird finally got past me and it was the last lap, I sailed the first 2 corners and somehow gained time. Like, I don't know how I didn't wreck there. And then I went to make my move and spun out off of 5. And then I guess Riley, Ghost, and T-Bird were 3 wide at some point in the road course, which, folks, 3 wide at a road course typically doesn't work. Especially considering when you downshift into a corner like they were, you could typically tend to jolt.
Mhm.
And jolting into a narrow corner, 3x3, is typically not a good idea. But they made it work. And then, of course, Ghost making the controversial move as a non-points driver on his teammate in the last corner. He got the win over T-Bird.
Well, he made the point that he's just out there going for wins. I know a lot of people didn't like it, and some people even lost a little bit of respect for it, but I mean, entertainment-wise, that was awesome.
Personally, especially on a video game, I'm one of the guys where there's no point to be hot seating and taking points away from the regulars, but everybody has their opinion. Provides a better race, I guess, for us in the booth to call, but I myself
I
have a
think it
driver's mind, and I know if I finished second to a hot seat driver, I'd be pretty mad, considering I
absolutely,
have.
and I probably would too. But I mean, it's just fun. I think I support it. I just think it's fun, entertaining, and fair for everyone, I guess. Because well, maybe not for the people in the series, but your goal is to beat everyone, no matter who is racing. So, um, if you come up one spot short, you come up one spot short.
It's one of those things in our great sport we have that has a lot of very different opinions and takes on it.
Mm.
But tonight we got a few. We're just going to switch back to tonight's race. As we've mentioned, Tiger and Sharp are hot seating. Sharp, I think, is looking to just kind of do what Ghost did last season. Pretty straightforward.
So we have a request for an interview. Heredia wants an interview.
Ooh, all right. Let's get him in here.
Yep. If my PS5 loads in enough time. Okay. Internet is a little down because I'm streaming.
Okay.
There we go.
You don't
I
have
got
to
Heredia
invite
here.
him.
Here we got Heredia joining up in here for a real quick interview before this race. Oh yeah, we will be having 25 drivers today for 22 laps around Road America. So yeah.
Oh yes, yes. That's definitely what I wanted to hear. 25 drivers. Well, maybe just 24. Assuming race control's in there.
I was going to
The Soaps is race control in there, so it should be 24.
No, 25. We're still waiting for ball stick.
Ah, you're right.
Well, it's 7:39, so we're going to go green momentarily, ball stick or not.
They're rolling, so we should be getting going here soon. I do have an invite from...
I too have an invite from Sir Mason.
Mason Pope. I will send you guys another invite when I get in there.
No, it's okay. Don't send me one because I have multiple.
You have multiple?
I guess.
Right,
Yep.
I guess we might as well start opening the soaps while we're talking about him.
Alright, we are
owner
good to join.
Does race control, does a lot for the league. League wouldn't run without him. So
Okay,
thank
we
you,
do not
soaps.
care about race control.
I did notice there was a lot of cars that didn't set a qualifying time. So
Yeah,
a lot of drivers coming from the
our
back.
top three is, like we said, Tiger, Heredia, and Sharp. Alright, so do you want me to pull up the electric stream so I can keep track of laps?
I will do that. That is totally fine.
Alrighty. So we should be going green here soon at Road America, as green flag is out for Season 5 Road America. Tiger NASCAR leading them down the long first straightaway here into the first corner. Oh, contact with Heredia. Heredia will take the lead from Tiger, as lots of chaos in the back. Cars beating and banging, going 5, 6 wide in the back. Oh, is the one car into the gravel. Oh, the 90 will cut the track too. Big time incident, bunch of contact in the back, but Heredia is pulling away with the top three. Alright, I'm gonna send it to speed since I'm done talking.
I believe it's me. So
It's Brody. Yep.
yeah.
Brody, yeah.
So we're seeing the 22 lead it up through Corvette Bridge with the 39 and 07 quickly following him, and we look further back through the pack as these front drivers have kind of started to train along. We have a few battles in the back. between the 61, the 36, and the 20. They're going to kind of stack up a little bit. Another driver that we haven't mentioned yet, King Henry, coming through the carousel, I think was one of those drivers that started in the back. But he's another hot seat driver, so definitely watch out for him.
I mean, yeah, he's definitely going to have his run. Want to mention, too, that number 7 car driven by Riley, like I mentioned, not so bad in road courses himself. He's kind of hanging around in 4th. The 07, I believe that is driven by Tiger, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of, I think he's tried to make a run or two on the 39 car, driven by Sharp tonight, both hot seat drivers. Tiger is one to be kind of patient with his maneuvers, but I don't think he's going to hold on too long. So we have a battle in the back. Kuka.
Alrighty, as we see multiple cars end up going off in that final corner right there between Jackson and I believe that was the 90 car of Hex. I want to shout out AIM right here if I can find AIM. AIM's worked his way through the field really well so far. Yeah, AIM has made up multiple spots. I think he is, off the track goes a 90 as well as 99, but he is creeping up to the top 10 right here. Bunch of contact near the back, but Heredia not really pulling away from Sharp and Tiger yet. Great battle between the three of them.
As we see this front group come down into the hard braking zone at turn 5, we shift our focus onto the second pack that is kind of trailing this front group, led by Killer. Killer's doing a great job keeping it clean on the track and is being followed by Drunkfest, King Henry, and Phase Electric. So they are sitting there in the top 10 comfortably. As we look further back through the pack, we see the 9 making a move on Sad Sack. He is one of those drivers that we were said to watch tonight, as he's trying to hold off this 9 car, and the 9 car actually goes into the sand.
Multiple cars in the sand in the back.
Yeah, multiple cars in the sand.
Yeah, I don't know if this was mentioned, but Sharp and Tiger NASCAR both passed Heredia. Tiger NASCAR and Sharp are battling for the lead in the Canada corner. Looks like Sharp's going to get the better exit, but he's going to clip the grass a little bit. Heading through this part of the track. It's kind of narrow. Ooh! The 39 car gets loose and lost it. Riley takes second. Heredia takes third. Up to Kluka.
Alrighty, so we already have one DNF this race, sadly, from Logan Aim. Logan Aim had a great run going. He gained multiple spots. Sad DNF for him. Great battles in the back, though. The front 2 cars are starting to... The front car, actually, of Tigers gapping Riley and Heredia a little bit. As Heredia will attempt a bump and run on Riley. It will fail. He's going to try to see if we can get back here in turn 2. He will sit behind him. And Riley will mess up the corner right there. Overdrove it a little bit. As that will help out Tiger a bunch with his lead, sending it down to Brody now.
Yeah, and as, we were calling that, as they were going at it, Tiger is just pulled away. He's probably got a 2-second gap against this 22 car of Heredia. This is a really strong outing for Tiger. I believe our pole sitter. Now we're going to look further back into Corvette Bridge as the 39, after he has spun, he has still remained in the top 10, I believe. He is following this battle between the 61 and the 16. He's looking to make his way back up the pack. With his spin, he really didn't lose a whole lot of time.
He's still just kind of hanging around, battling with King Henry, as you mentioned. We're coming to the last lap in the stage. We're on 2 to go right now. Tiger NASCAR is center of that gap. Like we mentioned, Killer's battling with King Henry and Sharp after that spin. As Killer goes wide in the turn, so does King Henry. Sharp, that's how you gain 2 spots in one corner. And Sharp's going to look to make ground, gain some more positions on the 98 as the 20 car Face Electric bumps him going up the hill. Kluka.
Alright, we're going to go on board right here for my entire time with Heredia here. As Heredia's going to try to chase down Tiger, get that stage win. As one of the featured positions was Heredia winning both stages. He's definitely going to want to win both stages. I mean, he needs to gain that points gap back on JoJo, which I don't think JoJo is racing today. I did not see him out in the field, so I believe this is a really good opportunity right here for Heredia to take the points lead. I don't know about y'all, but this is Heredia's race to do it. I'm going to send it down to Brody.
As we see Tiger heading down into turn 5, the last time in stage 1. Very strong outing in stage 1. This really brings up the question, you know, who is truly the favorite? And right now it's looking clearly like Tiger right now. I mean, he is mistake free, he is smooth sailing through these corners. And 22 is just too far away to catch him, I believe. As they head down to the carousel for the final time in stage 1, Tiger still maintaining that huge lead that he has over the 22 car. I mean, this has been... Yeah, go.
Tiger is looking like he's going to win stage 1. 2 race wins back to back. Hot seats this race. Looking like he's going to start off this race with a stage win. That's got to be confidence booster. Want to touch that Sharp. He could potentially make the pass on Drunkfest and be back into 4th after losing it and spinning. I wonder if they left damage off, because it looked like he made contact with the wall and he doesn't have any damage. So that's interesting. But Tiger NASCAR wins stage 1.
Tiger NASCAR coming up the hill to win stage 1, finishing P2 in the stage will be Heredia. P3 Riley, battle for P4. Who will get it? It will be a photo finish, and Sharp got him. P5 will be Drunk Pest. P6, that is a 61 car of King Henry. Good drive by King Henry. P7 will be Killer. P8 Electric. P9, that will be Jackson Altman. And P10, that will, who's the 8 car? AMC Kittrick.
AMC Kittrick, yep. We call him Kittrick.
Kittrick.
Andy, he's a newer driver in the 8 car. He took the car over after I moved up to Cup with our buddy Shake and Bake retiring. If you're watching, Shake, we miss you. I think he's going to have some solid runs this season, but Tiger NASCAR, man, we got to talk about it. He's just had an incredible stage. Sharp as well, to be up front and even have the lead for a moment and spin back and all the way into 8th place and make his way back up to 4th. We're about to go green here. Looks like Kush forgot to hit the X button. He's going to lead him to green.
Green flag is out. Kush will pull off, respectively. Thank you, Kush. Tiger NASCAR heading down into turn number 1. Right next to him will be the 7 car, Riley. Will anyone try to outbreak him? Already a deep dive into turn number 1 right there. Gets a good exit off with that dive. Bunch of contact in the back, going 3-4 wide. Behind 3rd. Tiger, I don't know. He didn't really seem to have that much speed in turns 1 and turns 2. Riley made a quick move on Tiger. He's going to look to get Heredia right now for P1. Send it down to Brody.
Since Brody's gone silent, I will take over early. So,
I was muted. As I was saying in my to myself, the 07 does make a pass on the 7 car for that 2nd position and is looking to chase down Heredia now. Now Tiger cannot let this 22 get too far away. I mean, it is really hard to catch Heredia of all people after letting him slip away from you. But Tiger is smooth sailing heading into the kink.
Yeah, Tiger NASCAR, as you mentioned, Reddy is not somebody to just let go in front of you. He's going to want to catch him quickly. Sharp made his way back up to third after that spin. I think he's going to be looking to gain time on them as well. In the Canada corner, looks like Tiger's going to get the better entrance and exit. They're going to go up the hill a little bit here through this part of the section, of the track. Sorry. And Tiger NASCAR looks like to have the run up the hill and also up to Kluka.
Alright, so we're going to head to some of the drivers fighting the back right here. Huge pack in the back, including the 5, the 15, the 9, the 6, I believe the 36, and the 54 car heading into the pits right here. Interesting strategy. I don't know if he didn't take what he wanted when he pitted last time. But, ooh, the 51 pitting as well as the 19. A lot of people into the pits. And we're going to head back up to here, the battle between the 8 car and the 60 car, the 90 car, man. Good battle between them. I'm going to send it down to Brody.
And once again, we see all the cars coming into that turn 5 hard braking zone. Don't see a whole lot of battles. I am looking back to this 3-wide battle between the 92, the 10, and the 9. I mean, they're going at it back here. And as we're going to head back up to the lead, if I can find them, looks like Tiger and Sharp have closed up on to Heredia. I mean, from what I've been seeing, the 07 has definitely looked like the better car.
Yeah, I've been following it all lap. The 07 caught up to Heredia going up the hill into Kluka's section on the very start of the lap, and they've been battling all lap. Sharp actually made contact with the 07 in turn 5, causing them to go up the track a little bit. Looks like Tiger NASCAR is going to have the better run in this section as Heredia and pushes them up the track. Tiger NASCAR will not like that. Tiger gives Heredia a little shove back. They go back up the hill. Kluka?
Alright, yeah, as we see the 39 car was closing in really close to them back until turn 13 right there. He took it a little bit wide, got a little too much into the grass. So we can see heading down on turn number 1 right here. Will Tiger make a move back on Heredia after Heredia gave him a bump and run? Amazing exit by Tiger. Tiger is going to get by Heredia there easily. Beautiful corner right there by Tiger. Heredia will get back to the bumper in the 07. Heading down the very long straightaway right here. We see the 39 lurking in the background though. It's got the draft from the 22 as we're going to send it away to Brody.
And this is the 3-car battle that we came to see. I mean, nose to bumper. I mean, 07, the 22, and the 39 all coming up into Corvette Bridge. I mean, they're all right there. This is anyone's race right here. One mistake could take one of these drivers out of contention. 39 is looking a little bit of tight, little tight behind them. Just really can't close up to that 22 like he would want to. Here comes the 22 back onto the 07's bumper, looking to possibly make a run at him. They're all gonna have great entries coming to the kink.
Yeah, the 22 is tight on the 07. The 39's waiting to pounce on them both. Coming to the last lap of stage 2. All those drivers that pitted, I think they're trying to do what road course racers do in real life and go for that track position after the stage, but it's only going to be 1 lap worth of fuel, so I'm not really sure. Like, that's kind of like the meme, I've won at what cost though. As we go through the final section of the track, and Heredia is going to move Tiger again. Sharpie's going to go past them both. Sharp with the biggest move of the race so far. Kluka.
What a move by Sharp, taking advantage of the battle. Sharp into the lead. Heredia He's been aggressive today. He wants these stage wins. He wants to gain those points back on JoJo. He knows this is his race, since none of the other drivers that are fighting for him in points are really around him. As we can see Tiger closing back in on that 39 car of Sharp, heading down the long straightaway. Tiger is going to get a bunch of draft from that 39. Will he make a move? He will attempt to on the outside of the 39, heading down into the sharpest corner on the track. Will it stick? Heredia's going to send it away to Brody.
Ooh, the 39's gonna hold it. Coming uphill to the left-hander. Sharp is gonna hold the lead for right now. Tiger is looking to make a last lap move for the stage win and sweep the stages. Sharp does get a little bit of an advantage heading into the left-hander and about to be to the carousel. Coming into the carousel, I mean, they're all right under a blanket. Heredia's losing a little bit of ground. Here comes Tiger trying to come under 39. Not going to have a run off.
Yeah, Tiger is going to be for the stage, folks. We all know Tiger wants it. He's going to make the move. Who's going to outbreak who in Canada Corner? Sharp looks like to have the preferred lane. Tiger clips the grass a little bit. Tiger clips the grass some more, but so does Sharp. Sharp gets loose. He loses it again. Already moves up to second. Reddy isn't quite close enough to make a move on Tiger. Looks like they're going to go up the hill, and looks like that's going to do it for the stage.
Tiger will win stage 2. Your top 5 in the stage will be Tiger, Heredia, Sharp, Riley. Another photo finish between Killer and Drunkfest. Props to them for creating a great race in the back. Then Sir Sad Sack, King Henry, Jackson, and Electric, I think, will round out your top 10. We're head to the back of the pack right here. I think something happened to some drivers like Movement. You can see all the damage to the front of his car. He appears to have had an issue in the back, as well as the 15 car and the 19 all have damage.
Just want to note that there's going to be 10 laps to go in the last stage, 5-lap fuel runs. A lot of drivers just going to split it in half, as that is as far as they can go.
How many laps of fuel did they get in their tank again?
They get 5 laps of fuel, 10 laps to go in the race. Tiger
Saving might come
NASCAR is
into
going to lead in the
effect.
green.
We are going to watch this start from Killer's onboard camera. Green flag is back out here. Heredia has been known to diving it into turn number 1 so far today on our two restarts of the race so far. Heredia will do it again. Oh, Killer will overshoot the corner to lose many spots. We're gonna watch Killer back here try to get through the mayhem. Ooh, contact with a 92 and 36. Bunch of contact. I don't know how we've not had a wreck in the back yet, as they're going 3 and 4 wide near the back. But Riley's making spots up. He is looking to pass the 07 right now. We're going to send it down to Brody.
As we see the 22's making a move for the lead on the 39. As Sharp has regained the lead, he's about to lose it again. 22's going to get a little bite off the corner. Here comes Sharp with the dominant in the line. Here comes a little bit of contact. Tiger is going to try to put him 3 wide. And he's going to follow Heredia into the dominant lane. And Heredia is going to clear for that first spot. Tiger is stuck on the outside for the carousel. Can he clear Sharp on the outside? This would be such a power move right here.
Yeah, I do want to mention the driver, the number 61, that's King Henry. We haven't talked about him all race. He just may have moved past Riley, and he's right on 39 car's bumper through this part of the track. But meanwhile, Tiger and Heredia, they're going into Canada Corner. Already, we've been knowing this race throwing a little bit deeper. Tiger is going to get a good exit. Already keeps clipping that grass. I'm not sure that could be could be a penalty in Hennessy. Sorry for the little stutter there. I guess I can't speak today. They're going to go up the hill with Heredia still with the lead intact. Kluka.
Yeah, Heredia's holding on to a good lead so far, but King Henry out the middle of nowhere. He's in P3. He's been lurking around the top 10, top 5 all race, but we haven't really mentioned him because the battle of the top 4 all race between Heredia, Tiger, Sharp, and Riley. They've been taking the show. As Tiger's going to try to make a move on Heredia. Will it stick? It will. King Henry getting right up to Heredia's bumper right here. He's going to get a boatload of draft down the straightaway right here. Will he attempt to make a move into turn number 3? We'll have to see.
Here comes this 4-car battle that Speed was hoping for in pre-race. Now we have King Henry into the mix. We really don't know how he's going to run up here. But Sharp's going to try to take the position. And he isn't. King Henry is going to hold off that position from Sharp as of right now as they break away from the rest of the field. Reddy is looking to make up a little bit of time on Tiger, but Tiger is so strong on the exit of these corners. I mean, he is like butter right now. He is just floating.
Yeah, Heredia, if he's going to want to pass Tiger, he's going to have to find the happy medium. Like I mentioned, he's kind of throwed it in deeper, but he's getting a worse exit because of it. He's going to have to learn to take a little less on entrance. As Sharp, he just blows by King Henry like he's just a sitting duck. He's going to outbreak him in the Canada corner as well. Amazing run. Back uphill this section a little bit. Sharp's lost it a couple times here. Almost loses it again. In the final turn. Tiger's still holding the lead up to Kluka.
As we have a big battle in the back right here that was happening, Riley's leading the second pack. Second pack is getting real feisty back here. As we're going to go check back up on the battle for the lead. If I can find it. So many people in this race. Yeah, Tiger has grown a pretty big lead over Heredia so far. Tiger's hitting all of his marks, hitting the corners absolutely perfect. I mean, he's just been great all race. These top 3 have just been stealing the show from everyone else. Depends when pit stops come. Is anyone going to make an upset strategy? Heredia will send it way deep into that corner.
I am looking further back into this pack, and I'm looking at Always Electric. I mean, he is another one of those drivers that we haven't talked about all race, but he is trailing the 7 car who's in 5th place right now. So Electric having a good showing right now, and a little further back there's that 36 car of Jackson Altman who's been around 7th to 10th this whole race. I mean, what can he do as the 20 car goes wide? 36 is going to take him to the outside.
Yeah, Jackson Altman battling with Electric. Two very interesting characters in the garage area and in the Discord chat and all the parties we're in. Pit stops are going to be coming here soon in 3 laps. Everyone's going to try and make it that far. And that's going to be what the money stop is going to be. And the pay window is going to be open, as Clipboard would say. A lot of battles throughout the field. Tiger's still maintaining the lead, though. Sharp, he hasn't quite ran away from King Henry for 3rd yet, though. Luca?
Yes, we do. It's mostly single file racing back until Killer and McCard. They are going at it back here, as we do have multiple reports. The 36 is not that happy with a couple of drivers. We will be heading into the Discord real quick to get some communications for y'all to see what's happening. But that 36 car seems to be really heated. We see Tigers built an even bigger lead on Heredia.
I was looking at the 9 and the 16 during the front stretch. They were door banging right here, so I really thought McCard was about to pull a Noah Gregson in real life at this track. So definitely watch this battle shaping up between the 16 and the 9, who have been side by side practically this whole lap, and it looks like Killer's gonna get a strong enough run off the corner to clear the 9. I thought he would just give up the position, but looks like Killer is going around the 9. As we travel back up to the lead, Tiger through the carousel. I mean, the gap that he has opened up on Heredia, it just seems insurmountable.
Yeah, I do want to mention this battle between Jackson and Electric still going on. Not quite sure who Jackson's frustrated with, but they seem to be hitting each other down the straightaway. Electric's going to go wide a little bit here. That wasn't quite the move. Jackson, I don't think he's going to be shy. He's going to throw it in the Canada corner. Oh no. Maybe it was showing a little patience out of Jackson. Like I mentioned earlier, maybe this is just his season. Maybe he's gotten better at the game. He's learned some patience. Looking to maybe use that and pass the 20 car of Electric. Kluka?
Yeah, so we are going to keep watching this battle between the 36 and the 20. I don't think Heredia is going to stay patient too much longer, as pit stops will happen most likely next time, if drivers can make it that far. Discord is quiet though, nothing really going on, so it seems like Jackson has controlled his anger. We're going to head back up to the lead, check on the 09, the 07, as he's just built an even bigger gap on Heredia. That's probably a good 2.5, 3 second gap right there, easily. Crazy gap.
As we are going to go back to this Electric and Jackson battle, which is heating up. I mean, as you were saying, they can't be happy with each other. You know, running around each other for pretty much the whole race. You'll get frustrated with a couple of drivers, but I'm watching this patience out of the 36 I really have never been able to see before. So, you know, Jackson's just biting time with the 20, waiting for a mistake. I mean, he's just riding behind him right now.
Do want to mention too, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but Jackson, I believe, drives for Team Penske. And Electric, I believe he used to drive for Team Penske. There's a little connection there. Definitely something noteworthy. But Electric and Jackson, they're pretty good buddies off track. They play Fortnite together all the time. They hang out in the party. They chat. I don't think, even if something bad happened this race, I don't think that beef's going to carry over for very long. Still definitely makes an interesting battle as Riley loses talent in front of everybody. They're both going to pass him.
Alright, everybody's heading into the pits. I don't think we're going to see one car stay out right here. Everybody we are seeing is coming down into the pits this time, so I'm going to get more time to talk right here. Pit strategy is going to be interesting, so we're going to... Alright, so we have a very not nice thing from Electric. They are going at each other in Discord. I'm sorry if anyone heard that. We're going to see what Tiger goes with. One car will stay out, and he will be the leader. That will be the 51 car. He will stay out if I can find him. I can't find him. There we go, the 51 car. Mr. Williams will take over the lead as he misses the corner. Oh man, chaos on pit road 2. Holy cow. I know, Big Jim, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find people out here since barely anyone stayed out. I'm going to send it down to Brody here at the whopping one car that stayed out.
Well, I am going to report on the 51 as it Does look like he has a pretty good gap on the 4 car, I believe, that stayed out also with him. The question is, can they make it all the way around? This would definitely make up some time pit stop strategy wise, and it looks like
Give me a second, folks. People watching the stream, I'm sending my audio to my TV so I can hear people's cars.
we are going to look back at Tiger, who looks to have won the race off of pit road with Heredia kind of lost a little bit of time. Pit road, it looks like.
The 51 car has lagged out, by the way. I don't think speed is here, so I will take back over. The 51 car did wreck.
I'm here.
Alright.
The 51 car did lag out from the lead. That's been handed over to Iwarner. Heredia, I think he just losed a little bit of time on pit road, and Tiger's lead, sorry. Tiger's just super fast, hit all of his marks, and money stop was good. I think Tiger's just got to continue hitting his marks and hope that emergency manual doesn't come out, but I think they're already past 5 to go. So he doesn't worry about that. And that's Fluffy Sacks. I don't know if he thinks Carousel is a very good parking spot, but I think he's just running fuel. As we go back up to Kuka.
Alright, yeah, as we see, let me check who has pitted. Pitting right now, I can't really tell who that is. I'm sorry for flipping cameras a lot. Yeah, Fluffy is out of gas, but the 4-car Warner ended up staying out. We're going to head back up to Tiger NASCAR, who's built a good 5 to 6 second lead now on Heredia. He controls his own destiny at this point. I believe he's the leader. So if he just stays out here and logs clean laps, it's his race to win for sure.
Brody, I don't know if you're here. If you are, you gotta mute your mic. But
yes, I am here. Well, as Tiger looks to keep building a gap, 39 has caught up to the 22, so Reddy is either taking it easy right here or is really struggling with the handling of his car, but Sharp's car has really came alive in the last few laps, or at least since pit stops. He has ran away from the 61 of King Henry. And as you remember, the 61 was right there with him, so that is the ground that he has made up, at least on pit stops, and it looks like Heredia trying to crowd Sharp into the grass. Thought he was going to let him go for a second.
I was going to say, Heredia not only losing time on Tiger, it's a 5-second gap, by the way, but Sharp, he's going to gain time on him. Heredia, he's mad probably right now. He's like, why are these hot seat guys racing me like this? And for that, I agree. Hale State in 15 just kind of gets out of the way. He knows his race is done. Only a few laps to go here. I think we're coming to 3, if I'm not mistaken, or around that. I will stay on the mic just a little bit longer to inform you of that. Sorry, Kuka. Once Sharp Stream kind of comes around the corner here. And they have hit. Got 3 laps to go. Kuka?
Alrighty, I'm going to stay on for a little longer now, too. We see, Hale State was struggling with gas problems, too, as Sharp and the 22 car are going to go at it down here, down through the straightaway. We hope Fluffy Sacks and Hale State made it back to the pits. If not, that could be a major issue. If not, heading down into the sharp corner between the 22 and the 39. 39 will pass the 22. He hopefully will stay ahead of him and send it up to Brody now so they keep up his time.
And I'm still watching this battle between the 39 and 22. Sharp has managed to get around Heredia for that second spot, but you know, what's going through Sharp's mind? Does he possibly think he can get to this 07 car? I personally think that the '07 has to make a couple mistakes for it to even be close. This is Tiger's race to lose right here.
Yeah, the '07 car, thank you to Sharp for accidentally keeping it leaderboard for me, is exactly 6 seconds flat out, coming to 2 laps to go. So he's going to have to gain 3 seconds per lap, which takes a couple miracles, a couple mistakes, but hey, we've seen stranger things. Coming to 2 laps to go. Do want to say that Riley's kind of in a battle with Jackson. I think that'll get interesting as we come to the closing laps. Patience is a virtue, but patience is also out the window this late in the race. Luca?
Alright, so we got word from Hale State he did blow a tire. He ended up accidentally taking 2 tires, so that is a race changer right there for Hale State. But not really any battles happening. Let me go through the field. Really, the only one is the 98 and the 20. I think it was mentioned before heading up the hill right here. 98 and the 20, I believe, are battling for P7, if I stand corrected, or P8. See, will Drunkfest outbreak him heading into turn number 1? He will. I don't know what my game is doing. Oh, contact! They're going to make it 3 wide, sending it down to Brody. And I don't know if Brody is here or not. I believe his mic is probably again.
I called. Alright, the 98's gonna go into the sand, and the other 2 are gonna go dirt track. And 99's still gonna hold that inside line onto electric and is going to clear. Here comes the 20 with a crossover move. Does look like Stadsack will take both positions, and electric will stay in the same spot, and Drunk is going to be the big loser.
Yeah, do want to mention Heredia and Sharp are kind of in a closer battle, but Tiger NASCAR going to be 7 seconds ahead, coming around up the hill through this section of the track, coming up to the white flag. No contest for him. Battle for second could eat up though, and white flag is out here at Road America.
Alrighty, we got the white flag away right here. Tiger is controlling his own destiny, but we are going to be watching the battle for P2 here for this entire lap right here between Heredia and Sharp. Heredia, I believe if he gets his P2, he has I think he takes point standings lead. I have no clue though, but this is a very important battle for Heredia, heading down into turn number 2. Turn number 2 right now. Great exit. This is my final time talking. We're gonna send away to Brody for the final time.
And we are gonna stay on board with this 22 for this final lap around Road America for the Xfinity Series. Reddy is going to send it on into turn 5, as he has been doing the whole race, but the 39 is going to giddy up off the corner. I mean, here comes Heredia looking on that 39, but the 39 just has a better exit off each corner, it looks like. Could get interesting heading into the carousel. Here comes Heredia underneath Sharp, as we see Hale State parked off to the side of the road. Car needs to get cleared off the track.
Yeah, this coming through this track for the final time. Heredia in battle for second is awfully close. I think he's going to try and outbreak him. This is the final real legit passing zone for the final corner. He crosses him over. As Heredia is going to take second place entering the final corner. Sharp's going to make the move and take second from him. Meanwhile, Tiger NASCAR, he's gonna win at Road America.
Finishing P2 will be Sharp. P3, Heredia. Coming around for P4, Riley. I believe actually no, P4 is King Henry. P5 will be Riley. Coming up the hill, P6, Jackson Altman. P7, Sir Sadsack. P8, Electric. And then I don't know from behind here. Finishing
From
results,
behind
we know our
Electric,
top 5.
from behind Electric right now, it is Blakey T and Drunk Fest. That is subject to change. They have not finished yet in Sharp Stream.
Lakey T does hold off Drunk Fest coming to the line. That will be your top 10.
There it is. We are going to work on getting Tiger NASCAR, Heredia, and Sharp in here right now. Congratulations to Tiger, though. What a race from him. Let's see what the fastest lap was.
I mean, everyone had him on each other's radar. We really didn't think Tiger was going to run away, or at least I didn't think Tiger was going to run away with a victory like that.
No, not at all. I thought it was going to be a big battle between Sharp and Heredia. I didn't even think that Tiger was going to be up here at the end of it, but amazing drive by Tiger. Just crazy job. We'll start when our P3 driver Heredia gets in here. We'll interview P3, P2, then your winner Tiger NASCAR. What a race, though. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me up in the booth, everyone watching. Really good race. Lots of battles all around the field for Road America. Yeah.
Let's see who does grab that fast lap. I think I already know who it is. Just a little hunch I have. So, Kluka, are you leading interviews? Or?
Yes, I will be. Tiger NASCAR will take the fastest lap, by the way. Yep, as Sharp is in here, we'll head away to our P3 finisher, number 22 car of Heredia. So Heredia, great drive today to get P3. You made a bunch of aggressive moves there. So how was your car today? It seemed like you had a great car.
Car was fine. It was fun. Trying to make it exciting. Send some moves that I tended to do, but not really. At least hit people like Sharp. I didn't mean to hit it more Tiger a couple times, but I mean it was fun. My car was good. I just lacked the pace. It's one of my tracks. I just surprised that I just can't get the pace down. Which Sharp and Tiger just were just so fast. I couldn't do anything. I just had to block. Had to hope they made mistakes, and that was it. So yeah, that was a good race.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna send it to Brody and Speed right here. Do you guys have any questions for Heredia?
You know, Heredia, how did you feel when Sharp got you in the final corner heading up on the final lap? And what was going through your head whenever Sharp dove low and took the position?
I thought he was gonna murder me, so I got scared. I missed the corner, which set me up for a cutback. But he blocked the bottom really well, and I'm not gonna wreck him or move him. You know, it's just I let him have it. You know, try to be nice. But he definitely had that. It was just a good race with him there. But I wish I played it just a little bit different, a little bit more less of a scaredy cat. But yeah, there we go. Got third.
Yeah, so anything from Speed for Heredia or no?
No, but congratulations on the run, and looking forward to see you win some more Xfinity races in the future.
Thank you. I love standing up.
Alright, so we're gonna send it to our driver number 39, Sharp. Great run today, Sharp. It was you and Tiger and Heredia mostly battling the entire race. You had the speed to win it. Just What ended up happening at the pit stops? It would seem like you were gaining a lot of time up onto Tiger until that pit stops hit, and Tiger just something clicked in his car. So what ended up happening there, Sharp?
Tiger's just got this place figured out. Congratulations to him again on winning here. It's always fun driving Road America, regardless of where I finish. P2 seems to be the theme for me over here. I can't get a win over here. I've tried 4 seasons in a row in Xfinity. I just can't get it done. But it was a great battle with Heredia. We kind of exchanged bumpers a little bit there at the end. And, I guess he got loose coming through that uphill. That's something I had done a couple times while battling for the lead. And when he did that, I had enough of a run, even though my car was losing front drive with the tire going below 20%. My car would just get so loose. I had a good enough uphill to where I was able to get to the inside corner of him, and I didn't want to murder him or anything like he said. I just wanted to get there to where I'd have position, and then I was able to block, the curb to where he wasn't able to get back with the crossover. So, it was a solid run, all considered. I had fun with the guys. I always do. I appreciate them letting me have the hot seat for this road course. I love it. So B2's a great run for me.
Yeah, congrats. So I'm going to send it up to Brody and Speed if they have anything for Sharp.
Yeah, Sharp, great outing for you, and as you said, it does seem like second is that little theme for you at this track, but I am going to ask you a question about the future. I mean, you are racing Sonoma tonight, so how do you think you fare there tonight?
Unless circumstances absolutely play out in my favor and I hit my marks perfectly, Sonoma has by far been statistically my worst road course, but I've put in some practice laps. I feel like I've kind of, made some gains in some spots. I'm not going to say I have winning pace, but, I just want some solid stage points and maybe a top 5. Hopefully, that's what I'm confident in if I can get around the track pretty well because, I'm 4th in points, but, Auto Club hurt me really bad. I was running very well. I was in position, the late going, and then the connection, went south. So just want a solid rebound. That's it. That's all we're looking for. I don't want to get too aggressive. I just want to keep the car on the track, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Thank you.
Alrighty, anything Speed or no?
No question for Sharp. Congratulations on a good run, and hopefully you can have a good run at Sonoma later tonight as well.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys, and thank y'all for the broadcast. Sharp signing off.
Alright. So we're going to head up to our winner of the race. Absolutely insane. I believe he won every stage 2. Tiger NASCAR, driver of the '07 hot seat. Great run there, Tiger. Everything you did was perfect. Perfect pit strategy. Pit crew was good for you. Everything. So, how do you do it?
Yeah, first off, GG's to Sharp and Heredia. They're definitely really good at this track, but we've just had this game for so long. At least you get used to these road courses after a little bit. The pit strategy was definitely fairly straight. You just had to pit when your fuel ran low. Heredia and Sharp were battling a little bit there at the end, so I really didn't have that much to worry about when they were side by side, and so that's really how I did things.
Yeah, great run there. I'm going to send it up to Brody and Speed if they have any questions for you, Tiger.
Tiger, I'm kind of curious, if it's all right. So you won Darlington last night, correct?
Yeah.
And you won today, correct?
Yes.
So what I'm thinking, since we did it for Jason Cole last season, since he swept Auto Club and then was allowed to run Cup as a second hot seat. If that were to happen again, I'm not saying that it would or anything, but if you were allowed to run Cup Sonoma, would you take that ride?
I have something else going on around that time, so I couldn't do that. But it would be
I
fun
just
if I
want to be
could.
on track with you again.
You can come down to trucks if you want anytime.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Any comments from Speed or?
Yeah, I do have one question for Tiger. Being as that you've won both Darlington and this race, and I believe if we go even further back, this is your third Hennessy Performance League race win in a row for you. What does this do for momentum for all races in the future of this season?
I don't know. I mean, Road America is probably the best track statistically, so I mean, two of those out of three wins. Darlington is, I wouldn't say completely Mickey, but it's kind of field strategy based at the very end though. So we'll just have to keep going out into these races and attacking as I have been, and hopefully it turns out to be a good result.
Alrighty. So I'd like to thank everyone who tuned in. I would like to thank Brody and Speed for coming on here with me. Fun race. Props to all the Xfinity drivers for making a clean race. So stay tuned. In a couple of moments, the Cup Series broadcast will be going live at Sonoma, where we will be racing 55 laps around there. I'd like to thank everyone who watched. Any final comments, Brody or Speed?
Well, we saw a great race tonight at Road America. It never disappoints. We saw a lot of great action throughout the field, but in the end, Tiger, I mean, just a dominant performance. He definitely deserved this one. So, definitely congrats to Tiger NASCAR.
Yeah, every day. Alright, anything else, Speed?
Couldn't agree more with Brody, but to add on to that, looking forward to the Sonoma race up next, and F1 tomorrow will be very interesting too, so just tune in for that. Other than that, that is it for me.
Alright, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. We'll be live in a couple moments for the Cup race. See you guys.